MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Minnesota Twins. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. John Jay is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They have certainly had it going lately, winners of 8 in a row.
Oh, it's remarkable watching them right now. Everything's clicking. To win 8 games in a row, you have to have timely hitting, great pitching, all the cliches you want to throw in there. Well, in this streak, they're doing it.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Hit back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Now at the plate, Javier Baez. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Buxton moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down. Here's Chris Bryant now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Line toward right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Ready now, Anthony Rizzo. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. There's one on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Coming to the plate now, Avisail Garcia. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
This inning looked like it was going to really get out of hand. That double play ball really came in handy. He'd already given up 2 runs. Now you can't let anything else get started. This is a big hitter to get out.
Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Now batting, Jose Pena. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Jose Pena.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
I like what he was trying to do there with the 2-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back.
First baseman,
Joe Mauer is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
There goes the runner. Pitch is high. The throw, and they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. Two and 1 to the left-handed hitting Mauer. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
batting third.
Settling in now, Michael Conforto. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Jay has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now this is cut and thrown to first, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth.
Here's Miguel Sano, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. And he lays off for ball one.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Tapper up the line. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with two men out. At the plate, Max Kepler hoping to cash in here in the first inning. Runners at the corners, two away. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Zobrist has a play, and that's the third out. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Left fielder, Ben Zobrist.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And they will tag him out between first and second. Here's Addison Russell. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Russell.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Conforto has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Brian Dozier. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Baez onto the grass. He's got it one away. Stepping in, Jason Castro. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jay has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Into the box, Jorge Polanco will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Here's Byron Buxton now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in, number 8, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Number 8.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Hit out toward second. Dozier has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Striding in once again, John Jay. He reached on a single in his first try. And here's a ball hit in the air. Conforto coming on, and this will land foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Jay will turn for second. And he'll reach second now with one away. Ready for another chance.
Number 9,
Javier Baez. He singled his last time up.
Baez.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-1 on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Runner at second here with one man out. Hard on the ground towards short. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now batting.
Into the box
Third
now.
baseman.
Chris Bryant. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Pena. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Jay has a read on it. One out. Now at the plate, Joe Mauer reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
This guy's got a tremendous curveball. He just froze the hitter right there. Did you see that?
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now the pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
And Mauer's going to have himself extra bases. Now Mauer's going to try to leg out 3. The relay, the tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
The left fielder,
digging in
30.
for his second at bat, Michael Conforto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Lackey's ready. Here he comes. 0-1. 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So here is Avisail Garcia. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Garcia.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And that's in there. Base hit. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. The runner from first crosses the plate. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ben Zobrist.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. Garcia rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay throw, and he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. Digging in to try it again, Wilson Contreras. They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Kepler's there for it, 1 out. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Here's Addison Russell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shortstop, Addison.
On the ground up the middle. Oh, way to get dirty. Oh, but he beats it out. A major league effort, but he couldn't finish the play, so the run comes in to score.
Number 8.
Here's the first pitch to him. Number 8 is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The Dozier for 1. On to Mauer. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Miguel Sano.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jay giving chase. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
So striding in, Max Kepler. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up. The 2-0 on the way. Drilled to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Stepping up to the plate, Brian Dozier. He flew out in his last at bat. Hit well towards the hole, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. On a rope to the second baseman. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And Lackey will jump ahead with the slider here. It's strike 1.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Garcia has a read on it. And that ends the inning. In now is John Jay. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
John Jay.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Ready once again, Javier Baez. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he is in there. The tag, and they got him coming back to third. Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rizzo. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Conforto is after it, and no one will track it down. The 0-2 home. Hit hard towards center, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. So here is Avisail Garcia. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Avisail Garcia.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ben Zobrist. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. A little bouncer. But that one rolls foul. The 1-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Buxton giving chase, and that retires the side. Here's Byron Buxton now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Center fielder Byron.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Garcia coming on. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Striding in, Jose Pena. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Line towards center field. Jay is there. 2 gone.
First baseman.
So here's Joe
7.
Mauer. In his last at bat, he was thrown out trying to stretch a double into a triple. Chopped weakly up the first, and that is off the first base bag. And they're going to get it out on the play, and that'll be a bizarre ending to the inning. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Leading off for the Cubs,
he's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Wilson Contreras.
Heading out towards shallow right. In comes Kepler, but he won't get there. It falls in. Ready once again, Addison Russell. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Russell.
Phil Hughes gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In there, strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 coming from Hughes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Hughes ready with the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. The throw into second. Throw won't get him. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 8. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. In to score the runner from third. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 8-0. Digging in and looking for more. John Jay. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 delivery. On the ground to second base. This could be two. One there. On to Mauer. It's a double play.
The batter,
Here's
number
Javier
9,
Baez.
second
He's
baseman,
looking for hit number 3
Javier
here in this at-bat.
Baez.
And that misses inside 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Looked like a cut fastball there, and all he can do with it is foul it off to the right. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Swing and a line drive. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Striding in once again, Michael Conforto. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Digging in once again, Miguel Sano. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. No runs on 6 hits and 2 errors for Minnesota thus far. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Misses, ball 2.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Miguel Sano becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Max Kepler is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. That's in there. Base hit. Conforto is on his way home. And he's safe. Ready for another chance. Brian Dozier. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Jay going back on it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that is through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate. And the run is in to score from second. Digging in to try it again. Jorge Polanco. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Lackey comes set. First pitch on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Zobrist moves over. No trouble with this one. Ready for another shot now. Chris Bryant. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Buxton going back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
First baseman number
Anthony
44.
Rizzo stands in now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Mauer is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So here is Avisail Garcia. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Garcia.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
Out of play. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And another foul ball.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Back up the middle. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. So Ben Zobrist will bat this inning following the 2-out hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. It was a flyout for him. Kyle Schwarber will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Soft liner towards center. In there, a base hit. At the plate, Wilson Contreras is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. To right field. Kepler has a beat on it, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen.
At the plate, Byron Buxton. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Buxton. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Stepping in. Into the box, Jose. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready on 0-2. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Buxton rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it an 8-3 ball game.
Up next for the Twins.
So here's Joe Mauer. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for Pedro Strop comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber has it in his sights. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Michael Conforto. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Turned on down the line. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's Addison Russell. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Shortstop, Addison Russell.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's in there for a base hit, his third hit of the game. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the eighth. Now at the plate, number 8. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. Back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. In now is John Jay. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Wow. So digging in now, Javier Baez. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those are 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
Ready with another 0-2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Here's Chris Bryant now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. Ball 1.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Third baseman.
Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side. And that's
a swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Brian Dozier now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
Oof, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Right side hit hard. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Carl Edwards Jr. will come on out of the
box. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cubs.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Jason Castro is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1. Standing in, Jorge Polanco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Hit sharply on the ground. The second for one. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Number 44.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. Here's Hughes now on 0-1. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Stepping up to the plate, Avisail Garcia. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2 from Hughes. This ball's in the air now out to right field. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Schwarber. A base hit in his first trip. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air out to left. Conforto moves over. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in now.
Catcher, Wilson Contreras.
He's set and the pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Digging in, Addison Russell. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Hit the other way out toward right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Kenny Vargas will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And a fastball just a bit up. Winning pitcher in this one would be John Lackey should the lead hold up. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And this is fouled at the plate. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber has it in his tracks. He's got it one away.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Jose Pena.
Jose Pena.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
First baseman.
So here's Joe Mauer. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over. And the Cubs were led tonight by the offensive exploits of this man, John Jay.